Well, people get me today, so not what I wanted. I wanted you. Yeah, there we go. Just in case of anyone wants to chat with me or anyone else, then that's fine. I'll just wait here until more people show up. Like, yeah. I'm pretty sure that'll be fine. My guy, I've been trying to call you. Well, trying to ask if you wanted to hang out with me. Oh, whatnot. Having your notice is missing. Oh, okay. You can tell me when. Fail. Fair enough. But, hello. I do need to add someone to let them know I am live streaming. Who did you vote for, by the way? Both. The dog can KS. Dog wins anyhow anyway. People can still vote for them, so. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Okay. Put them down, and then let's have karaoke. Because I'm kind of curious if I can do this.
First watch is on Uber Eats. Save on orders of $35 or more, only on Uber Eats.
And plus, I'm home alone, so I can do Blood Moon's voice and sing this, so. Screw this competition, we don't house.
None of us can string this. We don't have the power. Screw this damn challenge. No more delays. Whoever can string the old king's forward, shoot through 12 axes streaming. Will be the new king, sit down at the throne, and never he has his queen. Where is he? Where is the man who can string this bow?
Screw this competition, we've been here for hours.
None of us can
None
string
of
this.
this gets
We don't have
this,
the
we
power.
don't have the
Screw this
power.
damn challenge. No
We
more
don't
delays.
get that
Can't you
power.
guys see we're being played?
This is how they hold us down to the ground, let's go.
Hold us down.
We ate.
Hold us down while the boys get bolder. Where in the hell is our pride
On
and
the
our
ways.
Here and now, there's a chance for action. Here and now, we can take control. Here and now, burn it down to ashes. Channel the fire inside your soul.
Did you notice who's missing? Did you notice taking around? I'm not
On a diplomatic mission, and I heard today.
at the tab, so.
Say we gathered in the beaches.
Hello, boys.
We wait till he arrives.
Oh,
Then when he
Lord.
docks his ship, we can breach it. Let us leave now. Today we can strike it. Hold him down till the boy stops shaking. Hold him down while I slit his throat. Hold him down while I slowly break his pride, his trust, his faith, and his bones. Hold him down to turn the pieces. In the grave below. When the crown wonders where the prince is, only the ocean and I will
No, when this deed is done, we will have no one to break your open door
stop us from taking her.
and loving more. Then we'll put her down, the gate is open.
Hold her down,
I'll give it taste.
hold her down while we share her spoils. I will not let any part go.
For the ways, the transportation, take control, and everywhere in the floor.
Channel the fire inside.
I sucked at singing that song. Screw me for singing that song.
This year, I'm redefining my look. Hey, Gemini,
Eclipse is
how
a
can I elevate your
disappointment.
style?
It is usually about intention, fit, and the details.
I think I understand.
Can you give me an outfit?
Sure, here's the image.
This works. Self-growth is more than just a mental change, and that all starts with how you look.
Everywhere I go, guys turning looking at me like.
By the way, oh sorry, I've been doing a woman's voice. Hold on. Flick. By the way, you're welcome, by the way. Alternative accounts is very useful.
What the king will do to us, we wouldn't dare. I don't want to hurt you, but trust me,
I
I've
really
come prepared. Your very presence is doom the king, young prince. We don't fight fair. Stop!
For those we got company and he made a great mistake. Walk, where's to take? For those coming on yourself, just win.
We can
We'll defeat the king if we all attack the prince. Ram is the greatest chance.
get off me. Get off me.
Find your magic where we stand.
Hold him down. Hold him down. Make the king obey our commands. Hold him down. Hold him down. 'Cause if he won't shall break the kids.
Got him. Mousy. 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 My Mousie's Johnson's gone. Oh wait. Fuck. Well.
Don't make me laugh. I have a new adventure for you, and you should consider participating.
And if we refuse?
Maybe. It's news to me and it's news to you. Into its casting, I can't sing. We could go on and on to I can't sing this. Am I getting through? Well. It's a goddamn shame.
Ooh, fresh out the box.
Facts. Want it, need it, she's it.
So basically, there's this American guy, Jesse, and he's on the train to Vienna, and he...
I should probably do this as programming because I feel like it's easier. I am the prophet with the angels you seek. Time I've unlocked it. I see past the future, wouldn't we? Deal is a word where I help you get home. But that's not a word I know.
What?
I see a song of blasphemous. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayals of betrayals and the brothers of I understand. I see a week of death. I see a jog of final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
This
can't be.
We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see a palace covered in red faces of men you belong to believe you're dead. I see a wife with a man who is hunting, a man with a trail of bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayals of betrayals and the bloodless final stand. I see it on the brink of death. I see a joy of final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer you. There you go, you guys. That blood moon. You got deal. You got in blood moon singing. I'm fine. I just hope I did good singing no longer you as Boardman. I hope it didn't stutter or mess up. Hello. Now I'm gonna try to sing this as a Monty and then stop away. Because woman's voice in the sounds like this and he wants to kill. But Monty doesn't. Monty just chills. And then I would get water. I promise. I am the prophet. With the angels you seek. Time of unlocked it. I see past the future 1 and 3. Deal is a ward. Will I help you get home? But that's not a ward, I know. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayals of betrayals, and the brother's final stand. I see your brink of death. I see your joy of final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home. And life, but it's no longer you.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see a Paris covered in red. Faces of men who belong, believe you're dead. I see a wife with a man who is hunting. A man with trails of bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayals of betrayals, and the brother's final stand. I see a blink of death. I see a draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer you. Now I would go get water. I'll be right back. I see us. I hope I did good singing that. Now, I already done Boardman and Monty. Why not do as me? Eclipse. I have one of them. With the answers time unlimited. I see past and future 1 and 3. Do is a word when I help you get home. But that's not a word I know.
What?
I I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayals of betrayals and the bloodless final stand. I see it on the brink of death. I see it draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see your palace covered in red. Faces of men who belong believe you dead. I see a life with a man who is hunting, a man who with a trail of bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayals of betrayals and the bloodless final stand. I see you blink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer you. Since I've done it as me, now I'm gonna do it as Ruin. And then after Ruin, Nova, and then Titan, I guess. Who else do I have? Moon, Nexus. But Nexus is kind of like my voice as eclipse. So, pollux, it just sounds like me, that's more deeper. Kid code, I cannot do. I miss Bucket. I haven't seen Bucket in a while, but you guys get me on singing this in a whole little mix. I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future, one and free. Audio is a word where I help you get home. But that's not a word I know.
What?
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers in the bloodless final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's not you.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see a Paris covered in red. Faces of men who belong to believe you dead. I see a life with a man who is hunting, a man with trails of bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayals of betrayals in the bloodless final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. but it's no longer you. Why would I ban you if you haven't done anything wrong? I hate what I... Just don't spamming, it won't. Who else? I done Blood Moon, Monty, Eclipse, William, Nova.
Nova, yeah. We got Nova. Hi, you're gonna hear me sing. Oh yeah, Sun. I'll go ahead and do Sun first, and then we can do Nova. I need to make so I see. Oh, nice. I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time I've unlocked it. I see past the future what real. There is a world where I help you get home. But that's not a world I know. I see a song about some men. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers and the brothers find a stand. I see on the brink of death. I see a joy to find a breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer you.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see a Paris covered in red. Faces of men who belong and believe you're dead. I see a wife with a man who is hunting. A man with a trails of bodies. I see a song about women. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers and the brothers find a stand. I see on the brink of death. I see you joy, you find a breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer you. Oh, you. For real, he did. Now you guys get Nova. Yeah, you guys get Nova. Do you guys get burned at it? Such and such. Let's see if I can steal Nova's voice. Yay! I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time I've unlocked it. I see past and future what it feel. Till it's a world where I help you get home. But that's not a world I know.
What?
I see a song about romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers and the brothers final stand. I see on the brink of death. I see a joy you find a breath. I see a man who gets to make it I'm alive. But it's no longer you.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see a palace covered in red. Faces of men who belong to leave you dead. I see a life with a man who is hunting. A man with a trail of bodies. I see a song of blasphemous. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers in the brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see your man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer you. Also, hi. Welcome to the Ruby VA channel. Now you guys get moon. With my little star beams. I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time I've unlocked it. I see past and future running free. There is a road where I helped you get home. But that's not a road I know. What? I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers in the brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it all alive. But it's no longer you.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see a place covered in red. Faces of men who belong to believe you dead. I see a wife with a man who is hunting. A man with a trail of bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers in the brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer you. If you have to go to bed soon, see you tomorrow. Starbeam.
Who else do I have to do? I done Moon. Who else? I already done Sun. Oh yeah, Titan.
You guys get Titan, but it sounds like Luno. Because every single time I do Luno or Titan, without Titan's a little filter, I can't do that. So you get Luno and Titan. So Titan and Luno sound the same, so I get to be sassy looking Titan, even though I'm Eclipse right now. I took over you, Eclipse. I do not care. I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future of one and flee. Dear is a world where I help you get home. But that's not a word I know.
What?
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers and the brothers find a stand. I see on the brink of death. I see a joy you find a breath. I see a man who gets to make it all alive. But it's no longer you.
This can't be. We suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see a Paris covered in red. Faces of men who belong believed you dead. I see a life with a man who is hunting. A man with a trails of bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers and the brothers final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see a joy find a breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer you. I know my Luna voice sucks and Titan's voice sucks. Who wants Glamrock Foxy next? You go do whatever you have to do, Pumpkin. But I'm just asking, who wants Glamrock Foxy next? What did Glamrock Foxy do? I guess. Who do you want KS to sing it? I can sing as KS. My KS voice just sounds like this. More psychotic and more whatnot. You gotta sound psychotic in the head. I feel like I did something to your feelings or whatnot. But you get Glamrock Foxy and then I would try to learn how to do my KS voice. Oh, wait, that one. What you fun? Hello. We are gonna do Glamrock Foxy. Ahoy, ladies and gentlemen. You guys get me to sing No Longer You. Hello. Do not spam hello. They will put you on, what was it? What was it? Eclipse said, timeout. You'll go to timeout. No, you cannot. Like, ahoy, I'm Foxy, I was singing this for you. I am the prophet. With the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future, 1 and 3. Deal is a road where I help you get home. But that's not a road I know.
What?
I see a song of past romance. I see a sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers left, and the brothers find no stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts were nothing.
I see a place covered in red. Faces of men who believed you dead. I see a wife with a man who is hunting. A man with a trail of bodies. Ahoy! I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers, and the brothers' final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you. That is the first time that I think you guys have ever heard my Foxy voice. Because when I done the story, like, ahoy, I'm Foxy, why not? I kind of made Foxy sound like very high pitched and very Monty like, but he's not like Monty. So welcome to my pirate ship, lads. I hope you enjoy my stay in company or whatever. I would do KS. Not the one that you were talking about, dear pumpkin and whatnot. If my KS voice doesn't sound like KS, well, it does sound like my jigsaw ruin when I do that psychotic. Hello, toxic. Because I don't know what he sounds like. Anywho, you can take this as KS or Jigsaw singing this because Jigsaw's working with I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future, 1 and 3. Deal is a road where I help you get home, but that's not a road I know.
What?
I see a song of best romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayals of betrayals and the bloodless final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it all alive, but it's no longer you.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts
I see a palace covered in red. Faces of men who belong believed you dead. I see a life who a man who is hunting a man. Bye bye. A trail of bodies. I see a song about romance. I see the sacrifice of men. I see betrayers of betrayers and the blood of final stand. I see on the bleak of death. I see a dry of final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer you. That's enough singing for right. That's enough singing for right now. Welcome back. I really hope that's not mine. But I cannot wait to see your drawings next. After this live stream, I'm gonna be hanging out with Cinnamon and a couple of hours. For me singing or like I don't know what else to call you. I could call you powerful because that's your OC's name. I could call you that. Oh, my apologies. Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, I forgot to sing a solo. Oh, well, solo does that with PNGs, so it's fine. You know, that's Foxy. Oh, let me see who wins the vote. Never mind. People won't make up their minds who wants PNGs made. I don't know who wins. Folly or Doc or Solo or Blood Solo. Nobody picks Roxas because Roxas sucks. I feel like I have ADHD, but oh well. Mixy, okay. I need to... So you want me to call you Mixy? Not I called you Mix, not Mixy. I can call you Mix. I can call you Mixy if that makes you feel better.
Eclipse isn't this nice. The VA is though. I am the VA. Alright, we'll go back in character in a minute. I cannot wait to see all the fan art you have made. Mixie. Arizona. How do I say that? Because my speech commandment will kill me. Hold on. Do you want me to call you Mixie? By the way. This is my transport. I didn't call you Mixer, I called you Mix. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I got your name wrong. It was easier for me to say Mix. Z. I'm sorry, I'll call you Mixie. Mixie. Well, I have a speech impairment, so I might get your name wrong. Azria. I hope that is right. Azria. Azria, I think. Azria, okay. I will try to remember that. Anyways. Azria. Yippee. I'm gonna end the live stream because one, I'm tired, and two, I need to. Hi, Cookie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna end the live stream. I'm in the live stream because I'm tired, and two, I need to rest my voice. Bye, Cookie. Bye, everyone else. Sorry, I couldn't. There will be a live stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow or today. Bye-bye.